Hi everybody, and welcome to today's workout. We have a no equipment, no nonsense strength training program today. So if you're with me, find your area and let's start with our warm-up. So I want you to start with your feet just wider than hip width apart. Nice tall posture, and I want you to start by rolling those shoulders back. As you are rolling through, I want you to think about squeezing as you lift, pulling back and really retracting back behind you, and then dropping down. So you're working the muscles on the back side of your body to really pull back and release down. We're gonna change the direction of this. I want you to come forward, so you're lifting and squeezing to then drop forward. Good, drop that down, stand nice and tall. Again, our feet are still hip width apart, and I want you to sink it back, ease it down into a nice squat. On your next squat, I want you to slowly sink down. Take some time, think about that posture. Go as low as you can before standing back up. Reset. Sink everything down, keeping everything nice and smooth and strong. Good, one more here. Nice, stand up, give everything a little shake. I want you to dig that heel forward, push your hips back, reach for those toes. Feel a gentle stretch in the back side of the leg and hinge forward so that you can really warm up those hips and lower back. Give me one more here. Good. Lift and rotate outward. Now today's workout, we have 3 areas that we are going to continuously work in slightly different ways. We're gonna focus on our legs. We're gonna focus on a little bit of upper body. Think push-ups, hint, hint. And then we'll finish it off with some posterior chain and core work. Good, give everything a little shake. Just march, just get that blood flowing. So that means that we have a minute on the clock for each one of these exercises that we're going to do. Now there will be the option to take it up a notch at the end of each of these minutes, but I'll leave that for later. All right, shake everything out. So like I said, 1 minute of work. So we're going to start with a traditional squat. Find that nice comfort zone for you, focusing on good range of motion. So I want you to push your hips back behind you, come all the way down as far as you can before standing back up. Traditional style squat, choose that comfortable, just wider than hip width, and get ready to stand tall. Like I said, 1 minute, and it starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push back, stand tall. Now, go at your own pace. You may feel like pushing a little bit, or you may be working on that range of motion. Either one is fine. Always focusing on keeping your hips back behind you, spine long. Now I did promise you a little something extra towards the end of each minute. So that means if you're with me, in 5 seconds, we're gonna pulse in the lowest range of this squat. Come down here with me and now stay here, little pulses. I am not coming up all the way. I'm keeping tension, time under tension with these muscles. I'm staying here. Can you stick with me? Go back to those regular squats if you need a break, but you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. 25 seconds of rest. We're gonna move along. Push-ups are next. So if you want that mat for comfort under your knees, you can grab that. We've got another minute on the clock. We're gonna work through push-ups. Traditional style push-ups, hands just wider than shoulders. Full range of motion from the knees or the toes. Find that push-up position. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So there is a minute on the clock. Remember, knees down. You're still leading with the chest. Don't let those hips get behind you. Push forward. Knees or toes, you're still working on a nice full range of motion. Don't shorten it and just stay up here. Trust yourself. Go to your knees if you need to. Lower it down. Really work on leading with the chest. As promised, the end of this minute gets a little tougher. You're gonna pulse down low. Come on with me right here. Little pulses. Again, I am not coming all the way back up and resting. Time under tension. Look, knees or toes. Stay with it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give that a shake. You can stay down here because we're gonna be working from the ground again. We're gonna lay on our back. We are going to be working posterior chain. Think glutes, backside of the leg, hamstrings. I want you to have your feet tucked in fairly close to your glutes. We're gonna get our hips to the sky. Try not to push. Bring your hands right here. And I need you to lift your hips with me right now. Come up, squeeze, lower all the way down. Come up, squeeze. And when I say squeeze, it's right here. My glutes are working to lift my hips higher each time. Bring your hands here if you want. Squeeze. Tuck those feet a little closer to your glutes if you want to be able to get a little bit more squeeze in the backside. And you guys know what's coming next, right? Yes? I think if you want to join me, you can pulse it out. I need you to get to the top range of motion right here. Tiny little movement. Go higher each time. Lift the hips a little higher. Come on. Stay up there. Don't let it drop down. Keep squeezing. You got 10 seconds. If you need that break, you're going to come back to the full range. If you can get higher, you've got 3, 2, 1. Set that down. That means we're back to legs. This is how we're gonna roll. This time our squats change a little though. I need you to bring your feet narrower. It's gonna change the way your squat feels. We are still working on that same premise of pushing hips back behind. We're just gonna feel it a little more on the front side of the leg. You ready? Let's go. Nice full range of motion. Now my feet are not glued together. They're not stuck here. They're just a little bit further apart than that. Think about 1 foot in between, right? One of your feet, keeping that full range of motion. Now, you're all smart. You all know what's coming up. But there is 30 seconds left on the clock. Join me whenever you want to start pulsing. Keep it nice and low. Keep this strong. Don't let it round. Elongate through that spine. Think about this as you're in a tuck position and you're skiing down a hill. Keep it strong. Under 10 seconds here. Go back to that full range if you need to switch it up. But we've got 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Come on down to the ground. Push-ups again, but this time, narrow. So this is more of a tricep focused push-up. Your hands are gonna be kind of right in front of your shoulders. Elbows are pulled in nice and tight. Take a look. It's here. Keeping it nice and close. Come and join me in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. As always, knees or toes, whichever works for you. Tricep push-ups are not easy. And if you find you're really locked in this top range of motion, please drop your knees because you're gonna get more out of using the full range of motion than you will by just fighting it out up here. Come with me, down here. Now, if you're looking for that challenge, the next step is that pulse. Do you wanna join me? Get low, part way up. Low, part way up. Keep going. I want you to really focus on not letting your elbows escape. Pull them in. Keep them really close to the sides of your body. Don't let them flare. Keep it in here. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Tricep push-ups are not easy. I don't care who you are. They're tough. Shake it out. Okay, this time we're gonna be laying on our belly on the ground. We're gonna work the posterior chain again, which means we're going to lift the upper body, and I want you to pull your hands, activate right here. So come on down here. Right now, I need you to lift and squeeze, reset back out. Lift and squeeze, set back out. Keep going. When I lift, I activate my back. I'm squeezing, thinking about bringing my elbows towards my ribs. So every time I lift, I pull, which activates the entire backside of your body. Plant those toes. Really keep your hips and your feet anchored as you lift and pull through the upper back. Now, you're wondering, how are we gonna finish this minute off like this? Come up with me and squeeze, pulse, right here. Make sure that you're squeezing those elbows closer to your ribs each time. Stay here. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come on up. Shake it out. Guess what? Legs again. You really know how this works by now. However, this time, you're stepping wider. Toes are turning out, and I'm sinking down towards the ground. My hips coming down towards the ground, knees out over toes. I need you to join me. Let's do this. Again, focusing on full range of motion, but notice I'm not hinging forward. I'm really trying to keep my upper body tall, letting my legs push out. Another tip, I'm squeezing from the backside to pull my knees back. So I'm not letting it cave forward. I bet you are super excited to join me for a pulse down low. Come on, get down here. Squeeze each time. Right here is working to lift and lower. Keep that upper body tall. Don't let it collapse. Stay right here. Go back to full range if you need that break, or stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. What push-up could we possibly do next? Come on down here. I want you to have your hands wider than you would normally put them. Now, not goalposts. Here's your normal, here's your narrow. Just go slightly wider, okay? Step it out just a little bit. Come on down. Find that hand positioning, knees or toes, full range. Here we go. Now, I was saying last time we did these push-ups, we need to lead from the chest. What that means, keep going, is that I want you to not lead with your nose. It's not a dolphin dive down. I need your chest to come down towards the ground. Whether you are on your knees or your toes, allow that chest to lead. Good, keep going, stay strong in that wider formation because we gotta finish this off strong. You ready to pulse? Come down here with me if you can. Push through the palms, drive up. Keep strong, keep going. Tiny little range of motion. I really need you to activate your back, really help push through the back side of your body also. Drive through the palms for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Well done. All right, we're doing a glute bridge again, but we're gonna change it up a little. So come on down here. My foot positioning is gonna be slightly different on these glute pushes, so the bridge that we did in round 1. I'm gonna squeeze my feet together. They're on a bit of an angle. From here, I need you to drive your feet together as you lift your hips. Come on and join me. Bring it up, lower it down. Squeeze your feet to help activate the glutes. So the soles of my feet are driving together and I am squeezing the glutes at the same time. Try not to push off your arms. It's all right here. So really work on squeezing the feet, squeezing the glutes at the top. Keep your range of motion, get higher. Push, push, push. If you want to, here comes that pulse. Get high in that range of motion. Squeeze your feet, lower and lift just a little. Don't let the tension off your feet. I need you to squeeze. You should feel this right here. Come on, 10 seconds. Can you go a little higher? Stick with it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that down. Good news. There's only one round left. Even better news, you're gonna choose your squat. You've got your regular, your narrow, or your wide stance. So choose where you wanna go. I'm gonna start with wide, just because I kind of like it. You with me? 3, 2, 1, here we go. So right now I've got that wide stance that we just did, but you may be doing that narrower stance, or you may be doing just the regular stance. You choose where you want to go on this one. At the 30-second mark, we start our pulses. You with me? 5, 4, 3, 2. We got to pulse it out. Get low. No matter which one you're doing, you're only coming up part way. Time under tension, your legs don't get a rest. Keep driving through. Can you go lower? That's it. No matter which one you're choosing to do, stay in that lower range. Nice work. Under 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Say goodbye to squats. You choose your push-up. One more round. Your normal grip, your narrow grip, or your wide grip. It's your adventure. You with me? One more time with these push-ups. Reset your body. Choose your positioning. Knees or toes. It's time to go. Remember, full range. Get to those knees. If it means you can lower yourself in to the ground a little bit more. Keep breathing. Guess what happens in 7 seconds? I need you to reset yourself and get ready for pulses in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Drive through the palms of your hands. Really feel the entire handprint on the ground, working to force your body back up. Keep that core strong. Don't let those hips tabletop behind you. Reset. You got under 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One thing left to do. Again, you're gonna choose your adventure. However, it is gonna be in a plank. Tall plank or elbow plank, whichever you choose. This is your last minute of work. So I'm gonna go down to my elbows, which looks like this. You can choose where you wanna be, but join me right now. Final minute of work. Focusing on engaging your back as well as keeping your hips in alignment. Don't let things sag. Don't let your back check out. Make sure your frame is strong. No matter whether you are in low plank or high plank, your back is working. We've activated when we did those lifts. Feel that squeeze. Work in the same way. Now look, you have 30 seconds left. You want a challenge. You're gonna start to dip your knees. You're gonna let them touch the ground and come right back up. It looks like this. Tap, reset, tap, reset. Can you stay here for 10 seconds? Do what you can. Engage the back. Hips are lifted for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Push right back into child's pose because all the hard work is done. Awesome job, everybody. Take a second here. Let everything release. And walk those hands in towards your knees. Tuck your toes under and slowly bring yourself to standing. Take your time when you come up. Reset that body, shoulders back. Good, just roll them back. Nice work. Release that tension, let them flop. Nice work. Just keep moving your feet. Shake everything out. And from here, bring yourself into a quad stretch. Try to keep your knees together, hips forward. Switch to that other side. Set that down, push away from your body. Release that back side of the body. Stand nice and tall, push behind, open up through the front side of the body. Take a big deep breath, roll those shoulders back. And you guys are done. I hope I'm going to see you again really soon.